Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. I am continuing with my little pattern, I guess, of doing RLS career 1 week and the normal vanilla, I'm forgetting buttons. Control U? No. Control, no. Alt U, there we go. And then, just the normal vanilla, challenges the other week. I woke up not too long ago. It's really hot out. I can't think properly. Either way, this car I wanted to mention really quick as a bit of a teaser. Those of you that watch my channel will know that a year ago, a little over a year ago maybe, I did a video where I drifted non-stop in a 200BX until I ran out of gas. Took an hour, blah blah blah. It was fun. But then, kind of recently, they released the remaster for the Sunburst, and I realized that you can put 3 fuel tanks in it. So there's 2 of them. One's like a track tank, and then one is the rally fuel tank, and then there's the normal stock one underneath it. So, I decided to build a custom drift configuration that had all 3 of the fuel tanks in it, and I'm going to do another drifting until I run out of fuel video, but with 3 fuel tanks instead of 1. I've been working on the car, practicing and stuff, so it will hopefully be sooner than later. I haven't really gotten myself to a point where I'm comfortable attempting to drift for that long, because the other video, it was kind of amazing that I made it as long as I did, with as little damage as I did, but either way. In today's video, like I said, I'm just continuing on with the challenges. We've gone through and done all of these ones so far. I'm skipping the bus mode ones because they're just boring for being in videos. I might do a stream or something with them, or come back to them. But just with how the game is, there's no point in doing them at the moment. The last one we did was the Gavril jump course, which I actually really enjoy. It's a pretty fun one. But next, finished off with Watchtower Supplies. I couldn't find my way up because I forgot the map. But either way, I'm going to skip that one for now and move on to Barrel Master, which is the one I'm right beside. And hopefully the replays decide to work this time, because in last week's video, the replays kept being super laggy and not wanting to work. Why can you not activate this on foot? That's weird. This might be a little loud, so bear with me. This has my custom exhaust that you can change the sound on. So hopefully that's not too loud. Barrel Master. I'm sure we'll get to Mud Clump Alley after. But either way, haul the trash barrels along the dirt roads all the way to the gas station, and then deliver 1 to 6 pieces. Let's go. Barrel Master, Gambler 500. You've loaded some trashed oil barrels onto your trailer. Now carefully transport them to the gas station. Follow the dirt road until it ends, then turn left onto the main road. I like challenges like this one because they're not timed. They're more about your accuracy and being careful. So let's go. I also still need to go through and change some of the UI setups so I can line up the replays properly, but oh well. There's also no path markers. But if it's the gas station that I usually start at, it shouldn't be hard to get back there. Oh, there's the end marker way over there. And it's not the gas station I was thinking of. Either way, I do really like how they did their gambler stuff. I can't think of words right now. I think they should do they should do the same thing. Oops, there goes one. But with the Sons of Smoky. They're kind of similar. I think they might even be the same people. But Sons of Smoky go out to off-roading areas that people like to go to, and they clean up garbage and trash that people have left behind. Because there are people that love to just go off-roading and go exploring and stuff, but why is there a car here? But there's careless people, I'll say, that just dump garbage everywhere instead of properly dealing with it. And doing so ends up getting places closed for the people that actually take care of the land and just want to go exploring and stuff. So I think it'd be cool to kind of do a collaboration. That's the word I was thinking of. It'd be cool for them to do a collaboration with them too. It's like back when I was a kid, my dad was part of a part of a 4x4 group, club, whatever, that would go places in the summer and whatnot. And we were up in Ardbeg, here in Canada, Ontario, Canada, and we were just driving along the trail, and one of the places we were trying to go through, there was another group of people, and all of their vehicles got stuck. Each one. And the leader of our group forced all of the other people to clean up the garbage they had thrown all over the ground from just sitting there for hours. He forced them all to clean up their mess before we helped them get their vehicles out, because they were just throwing beer cans and stuff everywhere. And then I think that might have been the same year where there were people being stupid and drinking and driving and stuff, and like, drinking and driving doesn't only apply to on the street. Drinking and driving is drinking and driving, even if you're out off-roading. Just don't do it. It's stupid. Like, I was maybe 10, sitting on the edge of a rock face, watching people climb up it, and almost got hit because someone was drunk. Either way, rant over. Race car delivery. Deliver a race car. You don't say. I'm just gonna quick travel to them for today, because it's faster. Race car delivery, blah blah blah. Alright. We've got an expensive race car loaded up on your Gavril H series. Take it to the new owner outside of town. Careful with it though, it isn't tied down. Which brings me on to one of the things that really bothers me about this game, is you should be able to tie things down. Even if it's just a hotkey like in MudRunner and those games, you should be able to tie things down and properly haul them. Either way, this one will be easy. These kind of challenges are a little boring, at least for recording. So I'm just gonna kinda get through it. Why does it want me to go this way? This is weird. Why would we go this way? Especially if it's not tied down. I do like these challenges because it requires you to be smooth and kind of precise, and that's the kind of driving I like. I like it when you have to be smooth on the throttle and brake, and you're steering and careful. I didn't know you could put a CB in this. Looks like a CB radio down there. And some other things. The D series and the Hopper need CB radio options. I was trying to make a mod for my mod pack that added it, but I couldn't get it to transfer over. I got the tire pressure monitoring system to work in the D series, Hopper, Roamer. I think I got it in the H series too. but not the CB for some reason. And same with light bars. The LED light bars I haven't been able to get to work either. I also managed to get the independent front suspension from the D series onto the hopper, but it wasn't, I couldn't figure out how to get it to fully attach properly. If I was better at making mods, I'd have an independent front suspension mod for the hopper, I'd have like a twin turbo V6 in it, 4-door variant. There's an old 4-door mod for it, or a couple, but they aren't very good nowadays. And then I'd make a long arm kit for it. There is a decent long arm kit, but the rear end is kind of weak and tends to rotate. I wish the hopper would get some more love in this than it does. Okay, this explains going on the dirt road, but it's still a weird way to get here. Real life I would have backed in, but whatever. Ooh, it almost fell off. That was close. Oh well. Alright, on to the next one. Hopefully you can't hear the dogs barking upstairs. Supercar shipment. Ooh. Deliver a couple of valuable classic supercars. Looks like we're delivering bolides. Use your Geforce T-Series to deliver a couple of valuable classic supercars to a house in the town. Whatever you do, do not damage the vehicles. Complete, deliver both, and a bonus objective of not delivering either of them. Okay, why is it pointing me up this way? I'm gonna try and go the way it's suggesting. But I don't think this is a very smart way to go. At least the bolides have their brakes on, so they shouldn't move too much unless I bounce them around. And I'm just gonna kind of take my time with it. I never noticed that low air thing on top before. That's kind of cool. It's also going to be a little hard to hit the range select, or the splitter, because I used to have it mapped to my D-pad. I used to use the D-pad for range, 4-wheel drive, and lockers. But I changed it to light controls. So like, right is the right turn signal, up is the headlights, left is left signal, and then down is hazards. And then I use my stream deck for the other controls, but whatever. Guess we're gonna go right here. Nope. I guess I could use the vehicle-specific configurations to change down from hazards back to range in the T series and the MD series, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I'll try it some other time. And then after I get a car again in a couple months, I'm going to be working on building a racing sim again, which should make these videos more interesting. I'm tempted to build a racing sim first, but I need a car. Uh-oh, too fast. Oh, the cars are still on. Barely, but they are. Yeah, that's the CB I wanted to put in the other vehicles, but I just couldn't get it to switch over for some reason. Cool. Done. How did I get the bonus one? It's weird. And they really need to make the winches work in this. It makes no sense for them to not, especially still. Especially when the SP winch is a thing. There's so much potential for this game, and they're slowly getting there, but yeah. Alright, next is tanker delivery. I love driving transport trucks and trailers. One of my absolute favorite games is American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim, especially when I had my driving sim. Alright, complete the delivery. Deliver a tanker trailer with your Gavril T-Series to the garage on the other side of town. I shouldn't need to use either of the lockers. I just tried pushing up on the analog stick to zoom in like on American Truck Sim. Alright, let's go. we go. This is it. Well done. Definitely could have been faster, but speed isn't the key for that one. I like this truck. Reminds me of an old Ford or an old Kenworth. Okay, I should have time for one more. Evade. Ooh, these were fun last time I did it. This will be fun with the updated Miramar too. Alright, taken treasure. Take the treasure to the fishing village, then dodge the cops. Alrighty, here we go. One thing I don't get is you start with the cops right beside you. Either way. You have dug up a secret treasure chest from the town park, but the owner saw you, and they are furious. The police have been called. Quickly take the treasure to the fishing village and drop it off to your boating friend who will take it to a secure location. Then do what you need to do in order to lose the police. I'm probably going to be fairly quiet during this one just so I can focus. Oh, that didn't go how I wanted. That is not the optimal way to take. My alignment's out already too. Yeah, smash into each other. It wants you to normally just go around the outside of the map, but I personally find it a lot better to go this way along the more twisty, smaller roads. Uh-oh. And there goes this one. That wheel's not even on the ground anymore. Come on. Nope. Alright, well, they're apparently not gonna capture me, so I'll just restart. I should not get back into, but I should do another playthrough of Need for Speed Most Wanted. I've been wanting to play through the Need for Speed games really bad lately. Oh, I'm not used to this car. Okay, it's this corner that I want. There's no roadblock here this time. There's one here. And this is the frustrating about soft body physics, is their car is now welded to mine. Okay, come on, go, go, go. They're a lot more aggressive than I remember them being before. Ow. Alright, I am going to... I'll try one more time, and then I'll be out of time. Alright, let's just go straight again this time. Oops. I'm gonna turn here. They also recently changed those blue arrows. Right, whatever. Make them veer to the right and go straight. Okay, this part's a little hard because words, because you have to get down the pier a little bit, I think, and then come back. Yeah, and they can really mess you up here. Okay. Time to escape. Back end of this car is so messed up now. This should work. Yeah, that wheel's not pointed anywhere near straight. And there we go. Definitely could have done a bit better, but oh well. Unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today. So, as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.